Hello, everybody. Welcome to Thursday. The S&P 500 was down 0.9% today. Today's kind of an important day, actually, because we are trying to get to a new all-time high. So we can say to ourselves, this secondary down motion that we've had since the beginning of the month is over. We've broken through new high. We're off and hopefully running going forward. And so coming back off of that, when you get really close, kind of gives you this double top, or hey, we're still sliding downward feeling. Now, a 1% drop or whatever it is today is nothing really to be too nervous about at this point, as far as that goes. Oftentimes, when you get close to the top, you get a little sell off that happens because, that's a resistance point. People bought at that top point, and then, obviously in the short term here, they lost some money. It comes back to that point, they start to take their money back. And so that's you kind of have to bounce up against that resistance a few times to kind of dry up that selling pressure, and then eventually you would come through. That's super normal as far as that goes. So but every time you do get up there and then you have a day like today where it comes down, it makes you wonder, where are we going to go with this? The other thing that's happening is that Chairman Powell is speaking tomorrow. They have their Jackson Hole symposium, and so this is a prepared speech. There's no question and answer, so they can kind of say exactly what they want and send a message, whatever that might be. And in 2022, after Jackson Hole, they were very aggressive, at that point, trying to fight inflation, and really, in my opinion, kind of trying to fight, market gains, because that would maybe help them with inflation if the market did poorly. And boy, did it do. It was down about 3% that day. And then it continued to fall all the way to the low point in 2022, which was October 13th. So, um, that there's some nervousness about what might happen. I don't think that's going to be, the tone of this particular address, just because, it's just kind of the opposite. We're seeing, some softness in the job market. Unemployment's a little bit above, what they would like to have it at. And so, I don't think they have as much, enthusiasm about trying to talk the market down, especially when inflation continues to come down slowly but surely. So I would actually not be surprised if they don't make some more hints about rate cuts coming potentially in September. There has been some criticism, that they didn't make a rate cut in July, and now we got the meeting notes yesterday, and there was apparently a few governors who actually wanted to do a rate cut in July. So that's pretty interesting to see. So I think tomorrow's speech should be accommodative to the market. Basically try to support the market some in this regards. Maybe that's the key to get us back up and get us to a new all-time high. We'll see how that goes, but anyway, it's an interesting day altogether. It is an important day just in the sense of, what happens after this as far as that goes. So we'll be watching and definitely be talking tomorrow. I do have my show tomorrow, so we'll do a summary, for what we see happening for the whole week. We'll talk about that Jackson Hole speech and what have you too. So I think this will be an interesting time frame to be watching. So look forward to being able to see you tomorrow. Thank you very much.